Hello, everyone out there. Welcome back to the Meandering Conversations Podcast, a podcast where we talk about usually whatever the fuck we want to talk about. I'm here joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Medicare for Balls.
Yep.
Remember remember in the old days when you used to go by whatever the other tax the rich 420 and then you got banned for that for some fucking reason?
Too many Republican. What games was I playing? Rainbow Six players.
Too many Republican. That fucking bitch saying that I should tax the rich so then I can help people. Fuck that. It's my money. I earned it. Yeah, and then you changed it to Pulp Friction 420 anyways. And then isn't your COD name Michael Craxon? So anyways, how's it going?
Oh, good.
It's going good. I watched Full Metal Jacket the other night.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I see why people think that once Private Pyle shoots himself, the movie gets a lot worse, but I don't think that.
No, I don't think it's bad the way through. I think it's funny. It's very satirical take on the horror.
Yeah. Private Joker. Reach man. I love that actor, the guy who plays the drill sergeant, Arlie Ermy.
Is he an actor in other stuff, or is he just...
No, he's in other stuff. He's in The Rift. I know he's in what the fuck is that movie? Dead Man Walking. It's a fine movie. He's in other stuff. Oh, I think he's in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake.
Does he play somebody like a dad in a movie? You know what he looks like a dad in unless Dirty Dancing.
Oh, he was apparently in Seven.
Who's the player?
I'm looking at that right now. Just give me a second. He's most famously known for Full Metal Jacket, playing Sergeant Gummery Hartman. It just says he plays police captain. Yeah, that's all he said. I think he was actually like a real veteran, from what I can tell. A veteran. Oh, wait. Ronald. I don't think he was in I've never seen Apocalypse Now. But it says right here, Ronald Lee Ermey was an American actor and Marine drill sergeant. I think he was also an actual drill sergeant. So that's probably why he knew how to play the character very fucking well. I feel like that's an easy character to play, like drill sergeant. It's just a bunch of yelling if you think about it.
I think that's not so easy.
Fair. You see it in a lot of movies, though.
Like what?
What the fuck was that one? What's the one with Andrew Hacksaw Ridge? I think in that it's what's that actor? Vince Vaughn. I think he plays the drill sergeant in that.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Have you seen Hacksaw Ridge?
I saw him in class, and I remember not really good sports.
That's done by that was directed by Mel Gibson.
I was gonna watch Saving Private Ryan, but then I ended up watching catalytic converted stuff videos for like 2 hours.
Do you want to mention that or no?
I don't.
Yeah. Ugh. What also is another? I guess Forrest Gump. There's a drill sergeant thing, but that's kind of just standard. Forrest Gump is. I just realized Forrest Gump is interesting because it's also like a war movie in half of it. Like,
Yeah, I'm not, I don't really like Forrest Gump.
I like it. I don't think it's bad.
There's better movies. Apocalypse Now is way better.
Never seen Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now is one of the dopest helicopter war scenes ever.
Is that the movie that uses Fortunate Son? The
Yeah.
I'm moving on way in the world.
Makes me want to play Black Ops.
Yeah. Is Black Ops 1 set in Vietnam?
Yeah, it's not during that era.
Yeah, and then isn't BO2 like 2025 or something like that?
I think it was 24.
2040? And then Black Ops 3 is like 2070 or whatever the fuck. And then Cold War's 1980s.
Oh, Black Ops 2 is like 2025.
Yeah, because it's Nuketown 2025, so...
Looks like there's no way the world's gonna look like that in 2025.
Dude, that's my favorite fucking thing, is when you watch, like, movies from the 60s, and they, like, have all it takes place in, like, 1999 or some shit like that, and, like, we have technology, like... You can fly to Saturn or some shit like that. That's my favorite. Even Blade Runner does that, because doesn't Blade Runner take place in 2018?
What?
Blade Runner.
I have no clue when Blade Runner takes place.
I think it's around there because it's
The sequel is in 2049.
2040. Is it 20? Yeah, it's 2049. I was thinking of Battlefield 2042. Yeah, dude, though, I fucking love that, how, like, somehow in 30 years from then, we're gonna have, like, fucking spaceships and replicants and shit like that.
And that the entire infrastructure is changed somehow. Everybody's gonna be able to afford these futuristic-looking cars, and we're just, what happened to all the old cars?
Yeah.
People are still driving cars from the 70s. That was, like, fucking 50 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's... My favorite thing is, like, everybody expects, like, flying cars and shit like that, when it's, like...
No, flying cars will never be a thing. We already
technically,
have...
technically, there's a flying car that does exist, but it, like, folds wings up into, like, a plane, and then it turns into a car.
It's a fucking... Flying cars are planes and helicopters. They already exist. No, they're not going to have casual flying cars. They're going to be way too fucking loud. People are going to drive home drunk in the middle of the night and wake up the entire fucking neighborhood.
And also they're going to crash. Like, they're just going to hit a side of a mountain.
The amount of energy you would need to, like, move a car causes for way too much...
Yeah.
Like, wind and... fucking...
Also, another example of, like, the movies is Back to the Future, because doesn't the sequel take place in 2015, and they have, like, holograms and fucking hoverboards and shit like that?
In what movie?
Back to the Future 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, my favorite thing in that is, like, somehow the traffic throughout the air gets jammed. Cause, like, Doc says, like, the skyways are jammed. It's gonna take us a while to get there, and it's like, how the fuck does that even happen? Like,
I think that's supposed to be a bit.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, how would flying cars work in an infrastructure? Because there's no way it would work.
No, there'd be too many accidents.
Yeah, because, like, No way people are gonna fucking be like, oh, wait, oh, stop sign. Okay, I'm just gonna go over it. Like, that's what they're gonna think.
The whole idea of a flying car is to take like a two-dimensional thing and make it like three-dimensional in order to fit more vehicles and make it go faster, which we already do with bridges and tunnels and stuff.
Yeah.
Because normal roads are a 2D plane, so at first we're like, hey, let's make them double laned, so just make it bigger. But then you get to some places where there's like 5 fucking lanes on each side of the damn road. So then you start making bridges and shit.
Do you think it's annoying when people pass you on the highway?
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Like on a one-way or a two-way?
On a one-way. I'm like, it's like I'm driving the speed limit, then people are like, fuck you, I'm gonna go around.
Yeah, see, I don't have that issue. I'm usually one doing the passing.
Yeah, no. I don't know. It was just a thing. Yeah, and then people expect like fucking jetpacks and shit, and I think do jetpacks technically exist?
Yes, but they're not like
what
people want things to be sold in fucking Walmart or something.
Yeah, that's not happening. If you think we are going to sell a jetpack for you to buy at Walmart, that is not happening. Oh, so that's what they kind of look like? They look like they have like 6 thrusters on the sides of them. But then there's like those water ones, which kind of just look like goofy shit. Or there's like the ones from fucking GTA where it's like it's not necessarily only a pack, it's like a whole thing you stand on. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's almost like a mini rocket that you stand on, then there's 2 turbines on the sides.
The problem with the jetpack is finding fuel or energy to store on it.
Yeah, because you want it to be small, but it's kind of self-redundant in that.
I mean, it's going to use up a lot of fuel compared to like a motorcycle. That since once again going back to the 2D, if you want to lift yourself off the ground, it takes like twice as much fuel than just pushing yourself rolling on the ground.
Yeah, maybe we should just go back to horse and carriages.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. If everybody that had imagine driving through like a big city,
there's just dude, the fucking horse shit smell would be. Isn't that like? Wasn't that a?
The olden days people would just throw their shit and piss out into the street.
It lands on
the streets are literally covered in human and horse shit.
Yeah, because that's how that works. Isn't there like a prediction though that like by 2050 there'll be all electrical cars, and I'm like, no, I don't see that happening.
I could see a lot of people getting electrical cars. I mean, there's already a lot of Teslas.
So wait, do you just like plug that into a wall socket? Is that all you do?
I think you need a special thing for it.
Okay, I was like, you just get an extension cord, just like.
I think you need a wall. You need to put in a wall adapter, kind of like how like a washing machine has a different outlet than like.
Oh, washing machine has a different outlet than a.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
They have like a 4-prong like bigger. It's not like a normal outlet.
Yeah. It's probably something like that. And then also Teslas, don't they have like a HUD, like a interface in the console that's like a GPS or something like that?
I mean, a lot of cars have interface GPS.
Yeah. Does the fucking is the like automatic drive thing legal yet?
Yes.
It is.
But your hands need to stay on the wheel for it to activate, and it will only. I don't know what the whole deal is with that, but yeah, people use it.
Does it just do the steering for you? I'm guessing. Or...
I don't think you can do turns and stuff with it. I think it's for.
like just going on the freeway or something like that. So it just sounds more like a more advanced version of like cruise control, pretty much.
Brianna's trying to explain it to me, but she's not in the room, so it's not going to translate very well.
Okay. I can probably just look it up here.
You don't need to be touching the wheel, and they do completely drive for you. They can park for you and everything. My friend's dad has me.
Well, there you go.
Well, thank you, Brianna. See, it's like, that's a cool thing to develop, but, like, is it really that useful? I mean, it would be useful, but I don't know how safe it is, though.
It depends.
Yeah, it probably does. Because the problem is, if everybody doesn't have that, then how do you know it's gonna work? Because how is it gonna be like a safety?
If anything, it would be safer for everybody to have that. Because if everybody was being controlled by a system, there wouldn't be the human, like...
Yeah.
Humans are more likely to fuck up than a robot.
Yeah, well but then you get those fucking people like Alex Jones being like, I don't want the fucking robotic government computers controlling my car.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to use a self-driving car. I like driving a car. But the technology is going to get there, and people are going to argue in the future, like, well, if all of us are, if everybody that drives if the car accident rate is like 90% more if a human's driving a car than a robot, then like they're gonna
like,
try to make it work.
Yeah.
Only robots can fucking drive.
Yeah,
because humans are usually the.
But if you do half and half, though, that's a bad combination. That's worse than everybody just driving normally.
Only because like humans are non-predictable. A robot is predictable.
Yeah, and also the problem is I don't, like, see, how does the computer, like, does it react fast enough to, like...
Probably. It'd probably react faster than you would.
Yeah, but that would be insanely advanced technology to be able to be, like,
Not
detect
really.
something to... I don't know. It just sounds...
Think about it. What do you think the programming in video games is?
I mean, fair. Yeah, fair. One of my favorite things to look at for, like, technology advancing and shit like that is, like, I love how phones just keep getting bigger. Like, they started off with, like, an iPod, which was really small.
No, phones were originally a huge-ass brick. Cell phones were originally, like, a...
But I'm talking about just, like, iPhones specifically, those that they just keep, like, getting bigger for some reason.
They get bigger and smaller. I don't think they've really grown that much.
Yeah.
It's on the model.
What do you think is going to be, like, the next advancement in phones? Like, glasses or holograms or shit like that? I feel like having glasses as a phone would be weird. Because how would that work? Or it's like you get injected in your brain or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think the phone's to stay for a while. I don't think
we need glasses or, like... What if it's, like, contact lenses, but you put on your eyes and then you, like... It's like...
It's funny, I listened to a Joe Rogan Kid Cudi podcast from years ago, and they talk about this exact same thing.
Well, what if it's like They Live, where you put on the glasses, then everything changes?
Well, they were trying to make, like, glasses, and then, like, the world is your desktop, so, like, there's icons that you can control with your hands.
So it almost sounds like VR.
Yeah, but the glasses would be huge as fuck.
Yeah, well, VR is huge as fuck already. Well, actually, since it is its own console, I guess it's not that big, but... I'm thinking about getting a VR. Sounds interesting to me. And not just for porn, but...
Well, I'd use mine exclusively for porn.
You would only get it for porn?
Yep. Totally. Right, Brianna?
Just...
Shipping from Ukraine.
What?
Ukraine can't ship things. They're in war.
Yeah, any updates on that, or I don't give a fuck.
I'm not following it.
Yeah, fair. Have you heard of Hyperloop?
No.
So this is like a theoretical better version of a train, where it's like a little train car in like a compressed vacuum. So this is fucking confusing sounding to me. It's like Hyperloop is a proposed high-speed transportation system for public and good transports. The term popularized by Elon Musk describes modern base vac train concept first appeared in 1799. Hyperloop designs employ 3 essential components: tube, pods, and terminals. So I think how it works is you seal off the tube, and then it's a vacuum because there's very little air getting cut through a vacuum. I think that, yeah, because isn't a vacuum like no air?
Yeah.
So you can move the train fast enough, and I
It's
think...
it's not no air. I think it's just a vacuum.
Yeah, and I think think of it's, instead of being on like a rail, it's like held in by magnets to where it like even gets less friction. But none of this is like advancing that much because it's insanely expensive to make Hyperloop tracks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in Kong versus Godzilla they have a Hyperloop in that. That is also a movie where it takes place in like 2025, and yet they can make a fucking giant robotic mecha Godzilla.
You're Godzilla. Granted, Godzilla.
Gojira. Gojira. Yeah. Technology is very interessante. The fact that we've gone from huge rooms that are a computer that has like 1 gigabyte of RAM and 1 gigabyte of storage or some shit like that, to now where I have this tiny box to where I have this tiny box that has more processing power than that has. And things are just going to keep getting smaller and smaller, like our penises, am I right?
Brand's penis.
I love how you just use her as a simple joke. Like, all your improv just revolves around, like, Godzilla. Okay, well, what can I say about Godzilla? Brianna, you're Godzilla.
Brianna things that aren't necessarily offensive, but could be taken offensively.
I mean, fair.
You're a shit boy.
Listen, maybe calling somebody Godzilla would be seen as a compliment.
Actually, no. Chew toy, would that be sexual or would that be...
I would say that'd be sexual. I mean, if you call it... Never mind. I was gonna say you call a dick a chew toy. I wouldn't come to that.
My dick's my chew toy. You want to come squeak it? What if my dick squeaks like... Every time I thrusted while having intercourse.
It's like a fucking... so fucking funny. Just like squeak.
Like the... Whoa.
What?
Go play with Spider-Man, you fucker. Winnie is trying to fucking attack me. No, this one's mine. You can have Spider-Man.
You can have Spider-Man. You can rape Spider-Man. I was gonna say, would you take being called Godzilla as a compliment or what's the opposite of a compliment? An insult?
How do you feel about this? If somebody calls you Godzilla, you take that as a compliment? Your Godzilla is the equivalent to retard?
What? Dude, I would take being called Godzilla as a compliment. He's a fucking giant radioactive lizard who breathes fire. I would take that as a compliment. Imagine how big that dick must be.
Godzilla actually is a micro penis.
Uh,
Lizards have small dicks.
Oh no, didn't we already go down this rabbit hole of looking down what a lizard's penis looks like?
Not spicy.
I would just love one time if somebody just animated King Kong's giant dick.
Yeah, I'm sure you would like that.
Wasn't that a joke in Transformers 2? Where, like, John Turturro is underneath the giant thing at the end and it has, like, balls?
I don't know.
Feel like I've mentioned that on this podcast before, but I know that's true, I think. Dude, one of my favorite things about Transformers is they can literally transform into anything and all of them just turn into sports cars.
Yeah, but the Decepticons turn into, like, jets and shit.
Yeah, why wouldn't you turn into those instead of a fucking semi?
Into a fucking semi-truck. They turn into a short, but this is a Transformer that turns into a short bus and it has Down syndrome.
What?
That'd be a fun bit.
It just turns into a bus. It's like, we must stop Megatron!
We got that Megatron! The Osbach! I want Osbach! I want the Osbach! Let me see it. Let me hold it.
The cube! The cube! But no, the thing is, why do all this Decepticons turn into, like, fucking attack helicopters and, like, cranes and shit, while the Autobots just turn into fucking cars?
Because they're good guys.
Okay. Wait, what does Megatron turn into? Does he turn into multiple things?
No, he turns into a plane in the first one.
I know in, like, the
third
into, like,
that. He turns into that, like, deuce and a half in the second one.
In the third, I think he turns into, like, some Mad Max looking shit.
Yeah.
Big oil truck or whatever the fuck that was.
It turns into an army truck in the second one, like a deuce and a half.
Yeah. But they can literally turn into anything. Yeah, just cars. Why not turn into, like, a Glock?
Well, they need to be big.
Yeah, well, no, there's, like, the pterodactyl one where Kim Jong is like, you are in deep Wong right now, my friend. Deep Wong. And that thing...
way too much.
And that thing turns into, like, a copier, I think. Yeah, it turns into a fucking printer. Mm-hmm. Then there's the thing in the first...
They just all in the nukes and then they can blow up.
Yeah, that's what they do. They turn into nukes and just go boom. Would a nuke kill? Yeah, that would kill a... That would kill a...
Well, Transformers aren't real, so...
Oh, shut up.
I thought that the Transformers movies were a documentary.
Yeah, I always thought those were real life. I remember when Chicago got invaded by bunch of
Decepticons.
You ever realize how similar that movie's climax is to Avengers Climax, the first one?
I climax when I watch those movies.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though, like how they both take place in a city, there's giant flying things around.
Yeah, they are very
similar, yeah. I just remember in that, like, Sam, to save his girlfriend, he fucking goes in with just a bunch of black guys to to save her when they all start to, like, turn back because they realize that a bunch of guns aren't gonna do shit to Decepticons. But wait, I just realized they do because the snipers, like, take out their eyes. Right? That happens in that?
Yeah, they snipe their eyes out.
Then Optimus Prime runs in and kills everybody. I don't fucking know. It's been so long since I've watched those movies, and I really don't care about watching them.
Yeah, I don't know what movie I want to watch tonight.
I also watched the first Hellboy recently.
What have we watched?
I enjoyed the first Hellboy.
What was that fucking horror movie we watched?
The Black Phone.
Yeah.
Wait, really? I was right about that?
No, I'm talking to Brianna.
What was the horror movie?
Just looking it up. Something Ghostlands?
Prisoners of the Ghostlands? That Nicolas Cage movie?
No. Incident in the Ghostlands.
How was it?
It was kind of scary, I guess. It was more just weird.
Yeah.
This girl's like, it's like a psychological thing.
Yeah. Have you seen The Northman yet?
No.
Dude, you need to see
I don't think
it.
it's on anything.
Yeah, it's at like Redbox, I've noticed, but other than that. Are those a global thing? Hold on.
We watched Annabelle. We didn't watch it, but it was okay. The Conjuring's good.
Yeah, no, the first time I fucking watched that, dude, I was watching with Mom, and it was kind of late at night, dude. It actually scared me, like
Fucking creepy.
the fucking scene where she's on top of the dresser and shit like that. Fuck that, man.
I think you're right about Ghostlands. Just look up Ghostland.
Ghostland. Incident in a Ghostland.
Something Ghostland.
I think I found it.
Does it have like
in the
two
Ghost-
girls?
Yeah, it's 16 years after a traumatic event, a mother and two daughters reunite at the house where it happened, but soon their reunion starts to take a bizarre turn.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, so you probably watched it.
Yeah. Brianna fell asleep.
I watched this movie on Netflix called Coming Home in the Dark. It was like this horror thriller type thing. I thought it was pretty good.
Have you seen Nightcrawler yet?
No. Is that the one with Jake Gyllenhaal when he's driving around in the van or whatever?
Yeah, he drives around and he's not in the van. It's in like a sports car.
Yeah. I gotta give that one a watch. Oh, Bill Paxton is in that?
Bill Paxton, the basketball player?
No, no, the guy from fucking he's in a lot of stuff. He's in Aliens, the guy who's like, "It's over, man. It's all over." And then he's in Predator 2. He's in Twister. He's in True Lies. I'm trying to think of what you would know him from. Let me look real quick. He's in Titanic. He's in Tombstone. Have you seen that?
Titanic's trash.
disagrees, but
Oh yeah, I forgot these in Edge of Tomorrow.
who does he play in Aliens?
He plays, I forgot what. Hold on, let me look.
Does he play one of the Marines? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy who like breaks down and says like, "It's over, man. It's all over." Hudson. Private Hudson. It says here.
Holy fuck, that shit is spicy as shit.
I know. It's like not until you eat a lot.
You want to going down on some pussy?
Yeah, Brandon's pussy's spicy as shit.
But no, this brings me up to another thing. So when I clicked on Aliens to figure out who Bill Paxton played, and I saw Lance Hendrickson there, and that reminded me of so recently, Bryce, there was this game. Have you heard of this new horror game called The Quarry?
No.
Okay, so it's one of those games where it's like you're watching a movie practically, but like you make decisions in the game and then it changes the outcome. Now do you get what I'm saying?
So like Black Ops 2 campaign.
Yes, but it's not there's not a huge amount of gameplay. It's mainly like you're watching one long cutscene where you get to choose some decisions over and over again, like after a while, and then there's like some quick time events and shit like that. You kind of get
a horror game?
Yeah, because the reason why Land mentioned
get that and have Brianna play it. That might be fun, actually. You might enjoy that.
But it's like but it's like so it's
it's like a movie. But you get to make the decisions. You don't have to move a person around. You literally just click.
Oh, but there are some sections in the game where like you're in a third person perspective and you gotta like walk around a room, but it's not too annoying. But that's only ever so often. For the most part, it's a lot of quick time events and shit like that. But no, yeah, The Quarry was the newest one, and the interesting thing about these games is that they mainly, do mocap capture for the game, you get what I'm saying? So, like, they have the actors acted out, and then they frame the CG around it, but then they also make the actors look like the characters in the game.
Yeah.
Because I knew Lance Hendrickson was in that game because I saw his character and I was like, yeah, that's Lance Hendrickson because it looks exactly like him. And then also in that one, David Arquette is there, the guy who plays Dewey in the Scream movies.
Dewey.
Oh my! I knew you were gonna go there. And then also Ted Raimi plays a character in that, which Ted Raimi is the brother of Sam Raimi, the guy who did The Evil Dead and stuff like that. And in Evil Dead 2, he plays Henrietta, the deadite in the basement, where like it's the mother of the one bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
In Hellraiser?
No, in Evil Dead.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, those games are interesting to me. I've only played one of them, which wasn't even the horror game that these games are most known for. I played Detroit Become Human, which it's like, going back to futuristic shit, it's like synthetic androids starting to gain consciousness.
Brianna, you're a horror game.
You're a horror game. But no, The Quarry, one of my favorite things about that game is, do you care if I spoil it, or do you not want? Because what I'm about to mention is interesting to me, but it would spoil the game, so...
I don't care.
Okay, so... The usually with these games, there's, like, monsters revealed to be behind everything. And, in this game, The Quarry... It's werewolves, But the design of the werewolves I really like in this. Here, I'll send you an image. Because it's like, it's not what you would think of when you would think a werewolf. It's like... what's the best image I can... that one's probably the best. Yeah, I actually really enjoy the design of this because it's such a different take on what you would think a werewolf would look like. But I think it's very creative. I sent you the image over Discord.
What the fuck? It looks okay.
I don't know. I like the... It's not what I would think of when I first think werewolf.
Yeah, I don't know why he's like bald.
Yeah, because they're not really like hairy in this game. They more kind of are just like they more remind me of like vampires with the ears and stuff. But I like the direction they took with the werewolves. And to describe them, they kind of look like... Have you seen The Descent?
No.
They kind of look like the crawlers in The Descent, if I were to explain it that way. But, yeah. But no, they also do an interesting thing in that game where whenever a character turns into a werewolf, they just fucking explode into one. Like, their bodies explode into blood and then a werewolf is there. Because whenever I think of werewolf transformations, I think of American Werewolf in London with the whole, like, long transformation shit. These werewolves, it's just like they explode and they're instantly a werewolf. Which I don't feel like I've seen that before.
American Werewolf in London?
Well, no, I'm saying, like... No, I've seen American Werewolf. I'm saying, like, I haven't seen, like, a transformation where it was simply, like, the bodies explode, then the creature they transform into is right there. Except, kind of like Aliens, but I won't count that, but yeah. But yeah, no, The Quarry. That was released this year. And everybody's freaking out about it when I'm like, yeah, don't really care. Oh, and then MW2's coming out soon.
Yeah, you gonna get it?
I'm thinking about it. The thing that I'm worried about is I'm afraid that they're just gonna do the same thing that they've been doing with all these Call of Duties, where it's just like pretty much the same game, but like in a different time era. Like,
yeah, I feel like Call of Duties in the early 2010s were really standalones. None of them were really like each other. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 were very different. Black Ops was very different. Black Ops 2 was different from that. Black Ops 3 was more different than that. Ghost was even... As much as Ghost wasn't good, it was very, like... Different at least.
But around the time of Black Ops 3, that's when it came into, like, we're getting very similar games, because...
Everything's futuristic.
Yeah.
Like Infinity War.
But then you get, like, the weird standout, which was fucking COD World War II, which I actually think was a fine game. But, yeah. Then you had Modern Warfare, which pretty much...
Yeah, but Call of Duty wasn't really good until they came out with Modern Warfare 2018.
It was 19, I think.
19?
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, no, I really liked MW. It's just that Cold War and Vanguard just kind of feel like the same exact game, just in different time eras. That's how it feels like to me. I did tell you about that, like, fan-made thing that's getting created, right?
What thing?
It's called SM2, where it's, like, on PC for free. These fan-made guys are working on like a conglomeration Call of Duty, where they're, like, combining a bunch of different things from all the games, and it's on the original Modern Warfare 2's engine. Like the game engine is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, but I'm excited for that because they're also bringing back remember wager matches from Black Ops 1
No.
where you would play like gun games, sticks and stones, or like one in the chamber or sharpshooter, and like you could bet your COD points to get more of them.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting how COD points started at that, where in Black Ops 1 you could unlock some and then you could get a gold weapon? Is that how it worked?
I honestly have no clue. I didn't really play Black Ops 1 multiplayer until like later, and we would only play it like we'd go on it in like probably like 2017, 16, and we would just troll people on Search and Destroy. So I never really, like, I was using like the Enfield.
Yeah, so like I bet like the first would like the first COD game you fully played the multiplayer be MW2 or Black Ops 2? Because I remember Ryan playing a lot of Black Ops 1.
Probably Black Ops 2. I played it, but I didn't get into it the same way that Ryan did. I don't really think I only really played zombies. I didn't really get into like multiplayer shooters until like
Black Ops 2.
Not even. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I've never really fully gotten into a Call of Duty.
I would say you got into MW, Modern Warfare 2019.
I unlocked like half the shit.
Yeah. You also played Warzone a lot. I didn't play that shit at all.
It's fun.
Why are you, like, muffled?
Oh, I was probably covering up my mic with my finger.
Okay. Yeah, now it's... I've heard Warzone is not in the best of spot because there's a bunch of cheaters and shit like that. If you need to cheat at a video game, you have the smallest penis ever. Just pointing that out.
Brianna.
God, yet again, you using easy fucking... Apparently Modern Warfare 2019 right now is also hacked to shit.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I miss fucking...
Black Ops.
No, you know what? The first multiplayer that I really got? Battlefield 4, honestly.
Yeah. I think that game is relatively still active.
Yeah, I don't think I could go back and play it.
Yeah.
But it was very fun.
Battlefield 2042 I actually thought was pretty fun. I just got bored of it fast. Now there's barely any people playing.
Rainbow Six Siege was fucking lit.
Yeah, I enjoyed Siege. I enjoyed Siege, but my main problem with that game is all of my friends would play that game fucking non-stop, and then they would play with me and expect me to be like, why are you sucking so much? And I'm like...
A hard game, it takes a lot of practice to get good at.
And I would, like, respond to them and be like, you guys know that I haven't played this game that much. And I would fuck around in the game, because that's how I would have fun. And then they would get mad at me. Yeah, but it's not a game where
you can fuck around, because you're going to lose if you fuck around.
Fair. But no, when I played with you, I had fun.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It's a very tactical game.
Yeah.
Another fun one like that was Rogue Company. It was completely free, and I enjoyed that one.
Never played it.
I feel like when you played Halo, the original games, not Halo Infinite, but when you played Halo, I feel like you just played Forge mode and story. You didn't really play multiplayer on them.
No, not really. We would play, like, Infected.
Yeah, I never really... Duck Hunt.
Yeah, we'd play, like, the sandbox games.
Yeah. Forge mode was fun as shit. For some reason, I remember it being annoying in Halo 4, but I can't remember why Forge mode was annoying in Halo 4. Because it's like when you were switching in between the Forge bot and the human, it like did something that was annoying, and I don't remember why. Do you or no?
No. I barely remember that shit. I just remember we'd always build stuff on top of the garage thing.
Yeah. In Reach or 4?
Reach.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about 4 Forge mode?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It was like
Or
annoying.
Forge mode.
Yeah, I don't remember why. Because I thought you had to like place shit, then you had to like confirm it, then it would load. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it wasn't. Reach was way better.
Yeah. Forge campaign was not 4 campaign was fun as shit though.
I miss Minecraft.
You can still play Minecraft. Like there's not.
Yeah, you just don't get the same like thrill out of it anymore. And that's like a lot of video games.
Because you've played it so much. That's the problem.
Yeah, I need something new that's...
Me and you were playing Fortnite a good amount. It's just we got bored of it because you get bored of games.
Yeah, and everybody on there is way too fucking good. For some reason, we were doing really good, and then we just like...
When Zero Build first released, I remember we played that shit until we got used to it.
You're getting dubs.
Yeah, but then everybody got used to it. Then we're like, ah, fuck, well...
I'm just waiting for either like a GTA to come out or like...
What about Modern Warfare 2?
I want a good zombies game.
Cold War had good zombies.
No, not like Call of Duty zombies. Like a free roam zombie. We've talked about this multiple times. I want like a GTA.
I don't think we've talked about it on the podcast though.
I basically just want GTA with zombie style. Like what was Dead Rising but like better.
Dead Rising?
Is that what the game was called? Well, the one where you have like the chainsaws on the sticks and you drive the fucking...
Oh, that is, but I wouldn't really say that's more like GTA. I would say...
Or like Dying Light, but better, or fucking... What was the island one? Dead Island?
Yeah.
Something like those, but like way more interactive.
So like 7 Days to Die, but more. And less sandbox.
Yeah, less sandbox, more GTA, very customizable, a lot of map interfacing.
I mean,
like
isn't that kind of what Fallout 76 was trying?
Yeah, but Fallout. My issue with Fallout is how fucking slow it is. Like, you move so fucking slow in those games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're very slow.
I've only played like the opening part of Fallout 4. Fallout 4.
Of fucking Vegas.
New Vegas, yeah.
But I love the aesthetic of it, but I just feel like the game,
like the steampunky,
like post-apocalyptic Mad Max.
Yeah.
But it's also there's like an alien aspect to it.
I think it's mutants. That's what I think it is more of.
But there's like laser guns and shit.
Yeah, fair. And there's the power armor, so...
Yeah, the vibe of it's cool, but I just find the gameplay to be very, very boring. Just like, same thing with Skyrim. Skyrim looks cool, but the gameplay just feels so, like, fucking boring. Yeah. So fucking slow. Getting something fast-paced.
I mean, you don't play necessarily all fast-paced. Like, Days Gone, that's not necessarily fast-paced, right?
It's way more fast-paced than fucking Skyrim. What do you mean? I play only
Red Dead Redemption.
No, not Red Dead. No, like Rocket League is super fast-paced. Halo's fast-paced.
I like Fortnite's Halo. I don't know why Halo.
Days Gone was fast-paced as hell. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're driving fucking motorcycles super fast. You're sprinting away from hordes of zombies.
Yeah. Okay.
The game mode was definitely.
I was gonna say I don't know why Halo Infinite kind of just died off, but I still think that's a fun Halo game.
Because it's just very, like, it's just Halo. Like, it's...
But it's fun, like... To be honest, yeah, I kind of want, like, a GTA-style type game. Because Red Dead Redemption 2, even though that game had problems at the beginning, when it added all the extra shit, I will say it got a lot better. Like when they added the Moonshiner Shack and the bounty hunting and shit like that.
I did?
Bryce?
Yeah.
I'm saying I was just saying how Red Dead Redemption 2, the online, got a lot better when they added all the jobs and shit. Because at first, I feel like it was a bit boring and repetitive.
There's not a lot to do. I feel like the campaign might be fun, but I don't really like campaigns. Like, they get boring to me. Like, Days Gone, I pretty much beat it, and it just was like...
Yeah, but I'm saying with Red Dead Redemption 2, I said at the beginning it was a bit rough, but when it added all the jobs like Bounty Hunter and like the Moonshine Shack and shit like that, I feel like it got a lot better.
No, but it's super repetitive. Are those fireworks or gunshots? You never know down here, man. Life in the city is treacherous.
Yeah, you'll get your catalytic converter stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a new GTA style game would be interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like GTA 5 is fun, but
what was that fucking game? It was kind of like post-apocalyptic. It was multiplayer. Fuck, what the fuck was that?
7 Days to Die.
No, and it was like... I think it was free roam.
Okay.
What the fuck was that game?
Any more hints, or is that it?
My friends all played it, but I didn't get it. Fuck. I can't think of the fucking name.
Post... Would it be on Xbox, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Elliptic Xbox 360 games. Metro 2033, Fallout New Vegas, The Walking Dead, Left 4 Dead, State of Decay, Borderlands,
No.
Deadlight, Dead Rising, Near, Gears of War, Afterfall, Insanity, Darksiders, Fuel, Dead Island, Bioshock, How to Survive, I'm Alive, The Division.
You're probably not gonna show up under the search you fucking looked. Oh my gosh. This is gonna make my head want to fucking explode.
Do you remember any gameplay elements or no?
Like 2017.
Oh, so it would have been Xbox. Fucking.
Xbox One. Still Xbox One. It took place in like New York.
Took place in New York. Biomute. What the fuck?
The Division.
What?
The Division.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned that to you. I said The Division.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear you.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's post-apocalyptic?
I don't know. Is it? It gives me that vibe.
I don't think it is. Yeah, but, we've been going on for a while now, so I think I'm gonna call this one. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe down below if you guys have any other topics or shit you guys want us to talk about. Please let us know. And, yeah, you have any final words, Bryce?
The listeners, some final words. Come on. What's your favorite dessert?
Okay, brownies.
Weed brownies. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Brianna's a big edible eater.